Hey guys, it's Roslyn again. Welcome back to my channel. And today, it's not a full makeup tutorial, it's just a skill. And it's gonna be on eyebrows. So if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below of what kind of tutorial you'd like to see next. And subscribe to my channel, I'll be posting 3 times a week. And let's get into it. Okay. It looks so weird when you have your makeup and no eyebrows on. So for the first part of this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys a quick, easy, everyday style of eyebrow. And then the second, I'm going to show you a way to build it up, make it a little bit more bold and defined for when you have a little bit more makeup on. But it may not be something that you want to do every day. So I already have my makeup on, but traditionally I like to do my brows first. Just because I like to do my eyes first to prevent fallout from my face, and I like to have them nice and framed. But to get started, I'm going to take the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3. It looks like this. It has a spoolie on one end and the product comes out here and it twists. It's my favorite brow pencil that I've used, specifically because it's waterproof. So I can use it and it doesn't transfer. So a great trick to help you when you are filling your brows, and I do it every single time because it really does make a difference, is always keep your face relaxed. Don't raise your eyebrows and try to fill it in, because when you relax your face it's going to look very different. But I'm probably going to lift at the arch with your face relaxed. It gives you that nice crisp parallel line to follow, and it makes it a lot easier on yourself. Now what I do, and I think this is the biggest trick of it all, is I just do light, swift strokes and the direction of hair growth. So when I'm lifting up, I'm lining the bottom very lightly, and I'm just following the direction of hair growth. So when I get to the front of the brow, I go vertically, because that's the direction my hair goes. And I personally like my brows squared off, and I bring them in just a tad bit more. Not everybody does. If you want them more rounded, you can totally do that. But I just like mine like this. Let's follow the hair growth and blend, blend, blend. Because this is waterproof, it's really easy to blend, but you do need to let the product set before you go in with a brush, just because before it sets and you go blend it away, the product will disappear. And I do like mine a little bit darker. I don't like them super duper light, so I'm going to go in and fill it in just a tad bit darker. Just like that. Now if you like them lighter, you can totally do it a lot lighter. I like them to look very defined and dark. I think the biggest trick is fill the bottom line, fill the top, do the front, and then when you pull the skin taunt, when you raise, you see like I have a gap there. Oh, that needs to be filled in. And then just go with quick strokes. Don't color your whole eyebrow in, because that doesn't look natural at all. I personally do not like the faded Instagram style brow in the front. I don't like that. So if you are looking for that, this is not it. Do overline a little bit on top on both sides of my brow because my arch isn't all the way grown in there. But yeah, this is really it. It doesn't take much. And that's it. Super easy. And then this is with nothing in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and then I'm going to show you how to make it a little bit bolder, a little bit. And then just going straight down for the tail, because that's the way the hair grows. I do know, was it drugstore brow pencils? And I've used some. I've used NYX, didn't like that. I've used, what do you call it? I think it's Maybelline. I did not like that one either. I think it's like a dupe for this, supposed to be a dupe for this, but it's not. They break so easily. The color, you literally have to like color it in just to even get the color to come out. And they like broke in a couple weeks. Well, the first one, I had to buy 3 NYX ones because they broke within a few days of each other. And the Maybelline one just broke within a couple weeks. I've used the MAC one and I love the color. I don't like the fact that if I blend it, it smears all over my face. If I touch it, it gets all over my hands because it's not water resistant. And I absolutely hate the fact that there's no spoolie on it, like none. And at the time I had it, when I first got it, I didn't have a spoolie because I used it to try a different brow pencil because I ran out of this one. And I don't understand why they did that. That doesn't make any sense to me. So that's really the main reason why Benefit's my favorite. I know Anastasia is really good, and the Brow Wiz is very similar to this. but it's not waterproof. And I live in the really bad humidity anyway, so it needs to be. Okay, so now to give yourself more of like a bolder, you have a little bit more makeup on brow style of brow, we're gonna keep the pencil on because you would still have that in, but we're gonna go in with the Benefit Cosmetics Kabrow. It's a highly pigmented brow gel, and it looks like this. And I'm in the shade 3 again. I don't have the little brush, I'll have to get one. It comes with an angled brush on top. A tiny one over here. And I'm going to dip straight in like this, but I'm gonna keep the brush really, really flat. And I'm going to line my brow again, just the top and the bottom, blend it through with a spoolie. I like this because it also adds a lot of texture to the brow, which is what I like. Just like this. Just follow basically the guidelines you already have for your everyday brow. These already see how much sharper this is compared to this side. Look at the tail. Like, it really does really awesome definition. I still want that nice, like, style look. And I like my brows squared off. Not everybody does. I do. So that's optional. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, but obviously just looking straight on, you can clearly see a difference. This is very soft, very natural, and this is definitely like my brows are filled in. And then just doing the same process up here. From this angle, it kind of looks like I'm doing the brush like this, flat, and I'm not. Always keep the brush like this, because as soon as you do it like this, you're gonna have it smeared on the side of your face. It's gonna not look very clean. You only wanna use the very tip of the brush, not the sides. So that's why I dip in the product straight like this. Now I'm gonna do is these last 2 steps. These are optional. I don't know if everybody wants to do 3 products every day, but I think it's worth the look. I'm first gonna take the Benefit Gimme Brow in number 3. It's a pigmented brow gel and it has fibers in it. So I just wipe off the excess because I don't want it super chunky. And I just go tail, tease it forward, and tame it in place. My brows are very flat into my face. Which a lot of people like that. Personally, I like the look of a bushier, fuller brow, but this kind of pulls the hair out a little bit more, which is what I like. And it's a little bit of a brow gel, and you can set your brows a little bit with this. And my brows aren't wild or anything, but I do have a few hairs that randomly on my tail go crazy, and this doesn't hold them down, which is why I'm going into the lash product just to set them in place. This is very wet, so I'm kind of let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to go through with a dry spoolie and kind of blend it and clean up the edges. But right now I'm going to apply it to the other side. And just wipe off the excess. And starting from the tail like I did really helps coat all that hair and get it nice and thick. Like that, you see it like bushy? And then just kind of slick it back. Okay, so now I'm going to take my dry clean spoolie and blend the product through the hair, but also clean up the edges because my brows are flat. It doesn't, and it's not thick. It kind of gets to my skin a little bit, so I will have to clean that up in a second. But you can even see texturally, like my brows are a lot, like the hair itself is thicker since I added that in. And do the same thing on this side. But they don't move as easily. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do, and I actually only use this on my tail like I said earlier because my tails are the only ones that have a problem with the hair moving a little bit, and this is just Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara, and I just use it as a brow gel. And that's why mine is kind of brown and nasty. And I don't like do that because that's a lot of like liquid. I kind of just like press it like that. Does that make sense? Just to kind of ensure that they're like slicked down. look so much better now that I have eyebrows on. And then I just, you know, make sure that everything is like pushed how I want it to, because when it dries, it's gonna stay like that all day. And that's it. Easy brows. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I think they turned out pretty well. I like the way my brows look, so. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below what you would like to see next. I don't know if I want to do a makeup tutorial and maybe another, like, a skill video left, but if you like this video, please leave a comment of what you would prefer next, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting 3 times a week. Bye!